Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm working, taking a little break after a repair, and had a situation in an emergency department that I was just in. But of course, not giving too much information. What happened is one of the actual staff passed out, and they were attending to the staff member, the people from the emergency department, and a couple of the nurses were talking about it, and not in the friendliest way. And so a couple things stood out to me in regards to this situation. And I guess it would be three main words: work, rest, neighbor. And in terms of work, I think we all have heard in one form or of another, he that doesn't work should not eat. The Lord is not pleased, with idle hands, people that are lazy, or people that are what the Bible calls sluggards and things like that. Idle mind is the devil's workshop, type talk and things like that. We understand that, everybody is supposed to be working. Everybody is supposed to be on mission and, doing things that helps you out, with money, and just making sure that you're just not doing anything, because our minds are going to think of stuff regardless. Like if you sit down and think about, even when you wasn't thinking of anything, but if you sat there and thought about nothing for too long, something gonna come into your mind. So it's like, okay, well, what are you focused on? What are you doing? If you got too much time off, it's like, okay, the vacation is over. What are we doing with that? So we understand that, yes, we need to be diligently working towards, something good, making money, of course, working in our purpose. And working in our purpose is not always what we do to make money in the society that we live in, or the society that I'm in, which is America, the nation that I'm in. But got to be doing something productive. I get all of that. Get it, got it good. But there are times when we need to rest. We must rest. And like I was saying about the staff member that fell out, that individual, they were saying that they think that individual has the flu. And not only is that problematic as far as contamination or getting other people sick, but just thinking about the individual themselves, and you're sick. Your body is telling you, okay, something is wrong. We're trying to fight it off. Don't know, what type of immune system that person has, if they get over things fairly quickly or if it takes a while. But regardless, the body needs to have time and have the things that it needs, the nutrients, the hydration, in order to heal itself. But the individual is at work, not sure, what the situation is at home and things like that. I'm just, saying what is. And thinking about rest, I came upon Psalms 127 verse 2 and Psalm 55 verse 6. So Psalm 127 verse 2 says, "It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he gives his beloved sleep." And he meaning Yahweh, the Lord. Okay, and so Psalm 55 verse 6 says, "And I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then would I fly away and be at rest." Now, in context, this is King David talking, and he is praying to God and giving lament to God for the situation that he was in. But of course, we're not about to turn into any birds and fly away to get rest. we have to be diligent about giving ourselves the rest that we need. And I know a lot of people, and I've said it before, like, I can't afford to stop right now or sit down somewhere, or not work today. But I just want to encourage you that, if that is you, start thinking of things, put things in place, even if it's, start small and don't despise small beginnings. But, if you need to take a day off, if you need to take a couple of days off, you need to be able to do that, to take care of yourself, to take care of the body, of the soul, of the spirit that the Lord has blessed you with. If you need to take some time off, you need to be able to do that, because falling out at work is not what's up, especially if or you suspect that you have an illness that put people on their back, and put people under the ground. It's okay for us to take a break and to get some rest sometimes. That's not to say that, that person is lazy or that person is a sluggard. That's different. That is different. That's the attitude. That's a character posture. But when we're sick, when we're in need, and not only sick in the body, when we have something going on with our heart, our mind, our emotions, and we need to take a self-care day, even if you just need to just lay down, have a day where you just sleep off and on, we need to be able to do that without being so stressed out that, I got to get to this, job. I got to do X, Y, and Z. Because when you fall out, it may be people around you that's not, the third word, neighbor, very neighborly, that they back there hee-heeing and kikiing about you. Now, I don't recall exactly, what was being said, but it just even the spirit of the individuals that was discussing the person who fell out, it wasn't neighborly. They wasn't in a rush to go and see about that individual. And I just want to remind you that, outside of, being sick, being down, if you find yourself in a situation where it's somebody else that's down, help them. Give them a kind word. And honestly, if you don't have a kind word, don't throw a negative one out into the atmosphere. Just be quiet. It's okay for us to be quiet sometimes if we don't have nothing nice to say. And that's realistic, because we don't always have something nice to say. So we can be like, oh, okay. If you hear something, oh, okay, and keep it moving. Not, oh, that person should have, or, see, or, something like that. We need to be in neighborly sometimes mean just be quiet if you don't have nothing nice to say. So we understand that we need to work. We need to be working in our purpose. We need to be, working, getting money, taking care of ourselves, taking care of our family if we have it, spouses if we have it, understand that. But there are times where we need to rest. And if we do not rest, your body gonna rest for you. Regardless of what you want, your body will tell you what it's gonna do. And so before we get to that point, if we're not feeling right, if we're not, feeling good or something like that, it's okay to take you a moment. It's okay to take you a break. You'll get another job. If in the off chance you got, a silly manager or, a team that doesn't support self-care and stuff like that, or they telling you that you got to come in sick as a dog, or you're in a situation or a job that you just can't, just walk off or something like that, for the moment or whatever like that, I understand it. But do what you can do to shift what you got going on so that you'll be able to take care of yourself, take care of what God has given you. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're either going to shut down or you're not going to be right. It's going to keep compounding and compounding and compounding until it's a total breakdown. whether that be your body, your mind, you know, your soul not right or anything like that. We got to take care of ourselves. And then the third word, neighbor. Be nice to folks. Even if you know that they ain't gonna hear what you have to say, just stop. Be nice, or just close your mouth. And that's what I have for right now for today. My little break is over. I'm about to get on down to my next stop. I love y'all. God bless you, and until next time.